Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin Psychic Medium. Welcome to your weekend forecast for my singles. This is a single psychic prediction for October 10th through October 12th. But whenever you found this reading, it's meant to be heard. I always believe whenever the reading finds you, there's a message there. So I try not to worry about the dates as much as finding the reading. But if you found this reading for this weekend, use it, of course. Let's manifest together a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that maybe has come into your life. I'm going to be asking Spirit for some clues, some evidence, some feelings. What will this relationship be like? I do have some charms and some initials today, so I'll be pulling some of those as well. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided. It's a fully channeled message. So let me call in my guides. Let me add my second camera because I am state of the art here at Kathy Mamelin Psychic Medium. So let's see. Took me a long time to get two cameras hooked up. Trust me. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? What is the new love coming towards us? What energy do you want us to think about, feel? What will this love be like? Time, anything that you want to share with me? I am listening for you now. I have changed. A little bit of a changes in the air with the wind blowing and this kind of autumn wind. But I also feel that it feels like, you know, turning over a new leaf more than anything. It felt for a second there of just like an any day now feeling, or a turning over a new leaf. So that I'm going to go with also. I have a sanctuary. That's coming into me as I love being alone, and that there's nothing wrong with that. So whoever you're inviting into your life, you're giving up some of that space, or Spirit just said that you're able to share this sacred space that you've created for yourself, your home, your time alone, the things that you like to do. A lot of times my husband and I will just sit there and he does his own thing and I do my own thing, but we're in the same space. And that's the feeling that I'm having right now. It's like it's your sanctuary, it's your space, but you've invited somebody in and you're still comfortable and you're still able to do the things that you normally do. Read a book, play on your computer, look at your phone, you know, all the things that we do. So, but it felt like I'm comfortable with you coming into my space. So that feels nice. I have intention. How about this person setting goals and intentions? How about the intentions are pure? The intentions are honorable. I'll take that, Spirit. I have old-fashioned spirit guides. So every once in a while I get like these old-fashioned words like honorable. All right, I'll take honorable. Trusting. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And their intentions are pure and honorable. And I have listening. I'm a good listener. That came into me as listen to your soul. Okay, I can see the little birds. It could be while you're in this sanctuary, the answers come to you when this person, it's the same feeling as listen to your heart. Okay, but it came into me as listen to your soul, that your soul will have answers about this particular connection. Either your soul is going to recognize someone, or your soul is going to say, yeah, this is the person I want to be with. This is the person that I see a relationship with. So that feels really good. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Pentacles. Scorpio, Taurus energy is how it's coming in so far. Pisces, 10 of Cups. I have a First of all, I feel like I have gone through something to regain my security. And that between that sanctuary and the 10 of cups, it's like, I know how to make myself happy. I have already figured that out, and I'm not going to give that up unless somebody's coming into my life to make me even happier. So that, I feel like I've kind of had to go through this to get there. Sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it took me years to take care of myself, figure things out, to get to a place where I'm happy, to get to a place where I'm comfortable. So now that you're there, you're not going to settle for anything less than something that really comes into your life. Yeah, here's the Four of Cups. It's almost this feeling of, I will wait. I have a Cancer energy. I will wait until the right one. You know, like I've been too disappointed in the past, and I'm not going to let somebody take away my sanity. I'm not going to let somebody take away my peace of mind. So I feel like that's a big part of this reading. I have an Ace of Swords. I like that. I like this coming out of the cocoon energy and being open. There's a sense of openness in this connection. There's a sense of I have nothing to hide, or I'm not going to hold back, because if I hold back, then I won't have the kind of in-depth relationship I want. So why would I hold back something? Why would I keep something from you? I want to be close to you is how it's coming into me. I have a Chariot. You have somebody that definitely is going to take this to the next level. So that is coming into me for sure. It's once this thing gets started, I feel like we'll just go through all those stages of dating and falling in love, and then do we want to live together, and even marriage. I have a Three of Pentacles. I feel like we are realizing that we have, they're using the word potential. I would say that. It could be that we work well together. It could be that we are in sync. We're able to help each other. Maybe you have careers that are very synergistic, and you are able to play off of each other and help each other in some way. I always like those kind of couples, for lack of a better term, you know, a power couple, but doesn't have to necessarily be a power couple. Can I have some energy, please, Spirit, around this particular person, personality, anything you want to share with me? A happy soul. You want to invite somebody into your life that you're already happy, is what Spirit had said to me. You might not be lonely. You might not have everything that you want, but I feel like you created a life for yourself that's pretty content. And I'm not going to have somebody crash into my life and like blow it up. So here's this happy, big smiling person coming in that's lighthearted. I feel lucky, positive energy. They're saying wants all the right things in life, like maybe they're a rule follower, you know, the person who always does the right things. You know, they go to work on time. You know, they went to school, you know, and did well in school, you know. So it feels like I just always do the right thing by people and for themselves and for their family. And, you know, like they don't get in trouble, you know, something like that. They're the nice guy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. They're respectable, they're accomplished, they're stable, they're content. There's nothing wrong with dating the nice guy. You know, sometimes you think, I'm going to date, you know, the hot guy, you know, or the hot girl. You know, date the nice guy this time and see what happens. Okay. Because sometimes the nice guy wins, you know, the nice guy, the nice guy's good to you. The nice guy is there for you, they're saying. The nice guy is doesn't have any surprises in the closet, they're saying. How nice. A gentleman. Yeah, there's this beautiful energy of no surprises. I mean, I don't know if that sounds boring to you, but sometimes boring is good. So respectful, honorable. Look, honorable. Spirit gave us honorable. Thank you, Spirit. Gentle, strong, enduring. I love it. I'm going to say there's something about dating the nice guy, dating the nice girl. Okay. And instead of, sometimes some of us, not all of us, have a tendency to be attracted to the kind of wild and crazy, the player, the person who is seductive, the person who turns you on. But that only lasts for so long. The nice guy lasts a lifetime. This is how it's coming in. So we're going to say it that way. I've been introverted. Maybe the nice guy's perfect for you. Maybe you're more introverted. Maybe you don't want wild and crazy. You have this sanctuary around you that you've created. So nice guy would work for you. I'm picky. Okay, but I'm picky. Some of you are picky. Okay, they could be picky too. And, the wonderful thing about finding your person is they see you as the best thing that's ever happened to them. They see you as, I couldn't get a better catch. They see you as, how lucky am I? And then you do the same for them. You look at them and say, you check all the boxes. You're more than what I ever asked for. This is better than I ever thought, so that's when you know that it's exciting because you're both excited about each other. I have an entrepreneur. Okay, maybe they own their own business. Maybe they have a business savvy, Spirit just said. Okay. I have stylish. Okay, they could have a good sense of style. Maybe fashion, could be little fashion vista energy, I guess. Ista, what is it? Fashion. So anyways, a good sense of style. We could be, looking good, smelling good. I have pessimistic and in the alcohol. And I feel like it's spirits, like here's a red flag, okay, that says, okay, in the bottom of the deck is loyal. So is somebody who is pessimistic and sitting in a corner drinking going to be loyal? Probably not. Okay. The person who has the victim mentality, the person who has troubles, the person who says, I've been working on myself. I have been doing better. Great, good for you. But is that a red flag? I feel like we're going for the person who does things the right way. Probably somebody who doesn't have a problem. Probably somebody who doesn't have a history of alcohol or drug abuse or any of those things. They might have a history in their family. And maybe they said, I want to be different than that. A father or mother, and I want to be different than that. So they have gone the other direction, that maybe they're not even interested in drinking, or very, very casually, because they have an alcoholic father. So I almost feel like they want to be better than how they were raised. So they may have been raised in a difficult situation, but it made them stronger. Spirit, what sign may they be? I have a Sagittarius, very optimistic, Cupid's arrow there. I have an Aries, brave, okay, independent, strong. I have a Cancer, nurturing, loving, protecting. I have a Pisces, high intuition there with that Pisces. And I have a Virgo energy today, that it's like, I will be of service to you. I will be there for you, is how that just came into me. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is going on? I've been having so much fun with all my Halloween decks, my fall decks. So I've been playing around with these guys for a week. I have an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Seek a union of mind and spirit. What did they say a minute ago? It was a feeling of listen to your soul. So is this somebody that's mind, body, soul that you connect to? I'm attracted to them. They're more than what I thought they would be. But it has to be more than that. It's physical attraction only goes so far. You guys know that. It's not going to hold you a lifetime. what's going to hold you a lifetime is somebody you can talk to, somebody that emotionally you connect with, somebody who understands you, Spirit just said, and listens to you and cares about you. So you need that emotional connection as much as you need that physical connection. I have the Raven. Darkness looms on the horizon. I'm going to say this feeling of, I guess, that red flag going up, that I'm getting smarter as I get older, that I'm able to see in people, not that you're looking for their problems or their troubles, but, you know, things that they say or their actions or their history. You know, they've been in and out of relationships. They never really stayed in a long-term relationship. They've never really had a relationship. So it feels more like you are much more aware of your red flags than anything. And I guess that's a good thing. Just remember there's green flags too. Green for go, right? Like this is good. This person's good. This person's a nice guy. I have an hourglass. Time is of the essence. I don't want to waste my time. Maybe that's why Spirit's reminding you of the red flags. You know, I don't want to waste my time with the wrong person because all we have is time. And you spend 6 months with somebody and it's not going anywhere because day one, they told you they really weren't looking for anything. You thought you could change their mind. You didn't. They're still saying, I'm not really looking for anything, but I like hanging out with you. It's not good enough. I have a fire sign. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Reckless actions can lead to conflict. So that came into me as I don't want to rush into something. I don't feel like this is a rusher energy. I feel like it's more of a normal pace, if there's such a thing, that I don't feel rushed. I don't feel pushed. I don't feel seduced. If anything, I feel like this person doesn't want to blow it. I feel like this person's trying to do all the right things and say all the right things because they always do all the right things. And you might be saying that's super boring, but I'd rather have the person who does the right thing than the rule breaker. I really would. I have a Griffin, honor and good luck. Yeah, there's a sense of respect, honor, devotion. There's a sense of, I just don't go there. The stars, a long journey brings rewards. I like that. I also like this feeling of you're the center of the universe. Like a lot of things are coming at you with this energy, but it definitely feels like somebody is making you the center of their universe. And maybe you've never felt that way. And that feels important to me. That feels like for once, I know this person is putting me as a priority in their life. They're kind of building their life around me. You know, maybe you have responsibilities. Maybe you have kids, but they don't. So they've got to kind of work around you and the kids, you know. So it feels like I'm building my life around you as my center. And I love it. I love doing that. I want you to be the center of my universe. So let's get some initials. Let's get some initials. If this isn't in our life yet, we're manifesting. And at the end, we're putting this out into the universe. And we're thanking Spirit for bringing it to us. Okay. So for those of you that may have somebody, you may get first initials, last initials. Okay. And otherwise, these could be some clues. You don't worry if you don't see your person. I like the energy. I'm going with the nice guy today. I have the letter D. I have a letter E, Q. I have a B, a U. I have a G. I have an A, an E, J, X, H, W. I have a K, and I have an S. Okay, so some of you that could definitely be connecting to. So I always like to know. So let me know in the comments how that connected to you, if it did. All right, let's see what else they want me to know. Tell me about this connection. We'll do some charms. I have freedom, casual, being single. There's a little bit of we've both have been free, and maybe we both have to get used to the idea of we are giving up that freedom. Okay. But I think we both want it. I don't think that that's something that one wants to give up and the other doesn't. But yeah, we could both be single. We both could have been single for a while. That's okay. But yeah, you can't be single and in a relationship at the same time. So I have to know that. I have a boss, an entrepreneur. The Ice King is coming into me, not so much that they're an Ice King, but they're serious when they have to be serious, or they have to make some hard decisions sometimes. Maybe they do own a business and they have to make some very hard decisions, personnel or hiring people, things like that. But I don't feel like that's how they treat other people. I feel like it's business, like business is business, and they have to, I guess, hold or stand their ground in some instances. I have a twin flame, a spiritual alignment. Some of you may feel like this is meant to be. It just feels right. It just came together. It was pretty easy. It's amazing. I have friendships, networking, being in a group, a networking event, a business event, being introduced to this person, friends of friends. We could have be in the same circle of people, but not necessarily be together yet. So there could be, they're saying a lot in common. It could be even people in common. So we could be able to compare notes. There's almost this sense of we know a lot of the same people, possibly through work or professionally, but maybe we don't know each other yet. Maybe we're aware of each other, or we're just meeting each other. Let's get some charms. But there's a sense of we have people in common. I'm going to say it that way. Let's see what they're saying for our charms. Okay, this one has some numbers. Let's get some numbered dice first. Let's do this. Okay. So these could be dates that are important to you, the birth date, something like that. I have the number 22, 29, the number 2, February, 2 weeks, 2 days, number 13, and here's another 2. And let's get some charms. Okay, let's see what I'm feeling. The donut jumped out at me. I had somebody with a sweet tooth. So this big, beautiful donut. I like frosted donuts, chocolate frosted donuts, something like that. This actually is a lighter color. So would it be somebody who, you know how like in different seasons, they have like strawberry ones, or they have green frosty colored donuts for St. Patrick's Day. I feel like I like chocolate covered donuts. Like probably what's going on there. So I have a sweet tooth. I have a hand, but it came into me a little bit of take my hand. Okay, hand holder. I like to hold hands. I like to hold hands in the car. I like to hold hands walking into a restaurant and walking on the street. I'll always take your hand. So that could be a good clue that this person's a hand holder. I have a plane that came into me as I fly a lot, possibly with work. They own their own business. Maybe they're traveling, you know, they've got to go different places, a little bit of far away places, you know, like around the world, across the world, something like that. So that could be really intriguing to you. I have a lion. I could have a Leo energy. I feel like you see this person as strong, brave, okay, independent, fierce, they just said. I have a flower, but I feel like I want to count these petals for some reason. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 November. There's a diamond in the center. Again, it's that same feeling I had with the star. You're the center of my universe. So that's a message for me today for sure. I have fall leaves. So the leaves are falling. I'm going to say timeline. Fall leaves, beautiful. I have a smaller purse. Does it say something? Okay. So maybe somebody who likes to carry small bags as opposed to big, huge bags. I have a little heart with key, so we'll take that. I have a saxophone. I'm going to say jazz, smooth jazz, soft rock, something like that. Maybe I like more instrumental music. That's something I listen to. I have a Native American, possibly heritage. Maybe I like the history of Native America. Maybe I'm interested in that. I have a bow, but these bows always remind me of wedding bows, like the bows that you put on flowers on the pews or, like at the altar. But it looks like a big white bow. It looks like a big wedding bow. It does. So this could be somebody that you end up being with, or you can see. I could see myself married to this person someday. So that feels really nice. Spirit, can you give me some final messages? What is it that this connection is all about? I feel like, I know I'm harping on the nice guy, nice girl, but I guess in the days of ghosting and all this rudeness that's out there and all this kind of, I can just like drop you and not ever talk to you again. Wouldn't it be nice to meet somebody that's just not in their nature to do that to people? So part of me feels like that's why Spirit's steering this kind of energy towards you. Maybe you're just sick of it all. Sick of all the losers, right? Let's see what the loving messages are. Spirit, I'm going to go with the fall as far as timeline. I liked the fall leaves. I'm just going to take that for today. Spirit, please share with me. Heartfelt communication. Open your heart and speak your truth with love and compassion. Effective communication strengthens your bond and fosters a deeper emotional relationship or connection. So absolutely. So somebody I can talk to, somebody who is emotionally available, where we said, yeah, the physical, being attracted to somebody physically is great, but being attracted to somebody emotionally and intellectually is usually the glue that keeps the relationship going for many years. I have heart's desire. Follow your heart's desire in matters of love. Your intuition knows the way, leading you to a relationship and experiences that are meant for your highest good. Your highest good, your highest self, your future self, what's best for you. What did they say a minute ago? They said, of course, the intentions. I like the intentions are honorable, but of course that feeling of listen to your soul we had earlier too. So we like that. Listen to your soul, follow your heart. I had said, follow your heart, and Spirit had said, listen to your soul to me. So yeah, that's basically what they're repeating. I have union of hearts, two hearts coming together as one in perfect unity. This union creates a powerful and loving connection that brings out the best in both partners. When I said earlier that, you look at each other and you say, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, or this is better than I thought I would ever have, or you check all the boxes, and it's on both sides. You both feel like you have the best catch in all the world. That's beautiful. That's when you feel like, you know what, we really have found each other. So if you haven't found this union yet, we're all going to claim this together. If there was something that Spirit shared with you today that you felt it, this is what you want, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. And we'll ask Spirit to bring it to you now. if this is in your life, then it's looking good. And I want you to hold on to it and just keep letting the nice guy win. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. So I want to thank you for being here. As always, I hope you have a great weekend. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. I have been uploading videos on my other two channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame Soulmate channel. So please take a ride over there and see what's going on those channels as well. We'll see you all again real soon. Bye-bye.